Hey, this is Jacqueline with Sound Body Wisdom. In this video, I'm just going to offer you some simple exercises that help you to basically deactivate the sympathetic nervous system, which is the stress response, the fight or flight response, and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is more relaxation and rest. Ideally, we want our nervous systems to be flexible and move back and forth between these two. So we need both to have healthy, balanced lives, but we just don't want to get stuck in either one of them. So some of the most simple exercises to switch from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic is just to spontaneously smile or laugh. And I know sometimes when I tell this to people, I kind of get an eye roll. But it's pretty incredible the amount of facial muscles you have that when you smile sends a message to your brain to activate hormones that make you feel good. So if you can just spontaneously smile, or laughter, the same thing, how it's sending a message to your brain and your body about your perception, your environment. So if you can do it, try to just relaxedly and spontaneously smile. You don't have to hold it. Just let your face light up, or find something that makes you smile, an image or a short video or your dog or a friend, whatever it might be. And the same with laughing, anything that can get you to smile or laugh. But you can also teach yourself how to do it for yourself spontaneously. Another thing you can do is 3 breaths that you have an exhale with sound, or some people call it a sigh. So engaging sound and tone with breath is a really helpful tool for engaging the parasympathetic and getting your body to relax. And again, sort of start this cascade of different processes happening inside. So you'd basically just take a deep inhale. You'd breathe in, and on the exhale, and I'm going to do it for you, you can just make a sigh. So here it goes. I'm going to breathe in. Or you could do it with a tone. And continue to do it for the length of your breath in your exhale. Again, some people feel silly doing that. I love doing it. So just do 3 really full inhales, and on those exhales, make any kind of sound that you can, and let it just exhale with sound for the entire duration of the breath. Another simple exercise is to give yourself affirmations or write down things that you're grateful for. When you focus on affirmations, focus on gratitude, it lights up, it activates a different part of the brain that helps you feel good. I mean, these, maybe they sound sort of deceptively simple, but they really are that simple to get your brain to just switch gears, which then changes how you feel and how your body responds. Another exercise is that you can go through and practice really clenching and holding and tensing different parts of your body. So you can sort of sit or lay down and do it systematically, starting at your feet and your toes and then your calves all the way up through your body, or you can just try to tighten your whole body all at once and just hold it for as long as you can. And then the beautiful thing is then let go. And your body can sometimes then, if it's been tensing, it helps the muscles to release and relax a little bit more. All right, so the next exercise you can try is basically stating your emotions, verbalizing them, labeling them, saying them out loud. You can try to develop this skill and really just practice it as much as possible. You can practice it every day with emotions that seem more basic or easy, so you can establish it as a habit, so when you're having more stressful times, it's a little bit easier to engage it. The reason we do this is that, when we name our feelings, we change activity in the brain, and we bring ourselves into a calmer state. We also stop the ripple effect of negative reactions. In studies, when emotions were labeled, MRI scans showed that the amygdala, this part of the brain that is central in the fight or flight stress response, that activity got lowered and the prefrontal cortex became more active. And this is an area that helps us process emotions and change our behavioral response to them. It can also minimize feelings of overwhelm. So the more we activate this area, the prefrontal cortex, this area of the brain, by naming our feelings, the easier it can be to not get swallowed up by them. Naming them can help you step outside the emotional stuck loop that you might find yourself in. So it could be as simple as, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling sad. You don't have to get into too much detail, but literally just engaging, stating what it is out loud, as opposed to just sort of that internal observation, it can make a difference. So the last thing I'll offer is that you can take yourself on any number of guided visualizations to help yourself calm yourself. One suggestion that I can give you is an exercise in filling your body with light. If light doesn't work for you, you can use any metaphor. It can be water, it can be an emotion like joy. So I'm just going to sort of give you an overview of it. I'm not going to really talk you through it. It's something you can play with on your own. But I would suggest that wherever you are, you can sit or lay down. But again, to close your eyes so that you're not engaging sort of the visual stimulus, and it lets your imagination really take over. And just imagine your body. In this case, I'm going to use light. So your body filling with a radiant light, and use your breath so that with each breath and moment, you can feel your body receiving this light and receiving more light. And imagine it reaching into every place in your body, from your little toe to your earlobes and so on. Really let yourself get detailed in being able to see it travel and fill up your body. And let yourself feel an ease, and let it feel the light able to flow easily through you. Then you can begin to let that light radiate out from you in all directions. So you become the source, and then it's radiating out from within you. And it's a feeling, it's a sensation, it's an energy, so you can direct it in any way imaginable. So through breath and the visualization, your imagination, simply experience sharing this with the world around you. Your family, your environment, where you live, your community, out to the greater world, and it coming back to you. And notice what you notice, and allow your imagination to support this continual flow. So simply allow yourself to give and receive this light in any way that feels nourishing and loving. That's essentially what we're looking towards, is something that's nourishing and loving, because those sensations are what is going to get your nervous system to come into a calmer state. So there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's really your sense of the experience of it. So whatever metaphor or visualization that you can engage that gets you into a nourishing place, a loving place, a kind place, these are the things that are going to get you to switch into parasympathetic nervous system. So this helps you, in a way, retrain your nervous system to be flexible, but that you get to engage with it and you get to switch out of the stress response. So play with that, and always just notice what you notice, see how it feels, and you are empowered to improvise and be creative in any way that you need. It's about giving yourself what you need, and there's so many tools for doing that. So thanks for stopping by, and always message me with questions, and I'm happy to talk to you. Thanks so much. Take care.